Alright, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome in. As you can see here, we've already started a run. We just needed to get it squeezed in. So I realized that I had been starting these last few tournaments later than I normally would like to, and I think that is a contributing factor on why we've had such bad brackets. And last week was just unbelievable, dude. Earlier in the week, Tuesday, that was the terrible bracket. I mean, 1,600 waves to get keys is absolutely wild. So as you can see here, just popped the second wind. 1,100 waves. See how we do. Dabbling with the large range. And then I think, oh yeah, we got absolutely torched. Okay, so yeah, 1170 with not monitoring at all. So as of right now, decent placing, but that means nothing. I'm sure a lot of these people are still running, like this guy's still running. Yeah, all these even digits are probably still intro minting. So here's what we're working with for the setup. I didn't even change the farm setup hardly. All we did was put in the Z-Care. How you doing, brother? Welcome in. Already just finished up the first run, 1170. Didn't end intro sprint at all. We just let it ride. Okay, so yeah, all we did for this tournament so far is we put the death penalty in, left the shrink ray in. I don't know if that's the right play. I was hoping we could get a little bit more bounce on those fast alts, but that did not seem to be effective. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should swap that out. I don't really know with what. And we flip-flop these because we have the ultimate weapon durations, so I want to get the little bit of extra cooldown on the G-Comp to try to balance that out. I didn't notice the Black Hole or Chronofield go down. Yeah, I guess we'll have to pay a little bit closer attention to that, because the last two times it was definitely going down, and I haven't increased durations at all. So we will see. Here's what we're working with for cards, standard setup. After we get through, we will take out our cash and put the crit chance in, and then take out the free ups and put the range in. So again, we didn't have the extra range card in for the last run either. So let's see what we'll do on this one. Buying stone packs, or are they out? No, man. I'm not buying any more stone packs, bro. I went on some spending sprees, bro. I'm not buying any stone packs anytime soon. I would like to, but I'm not going to. Hey, bro, can you let me know if the audio's good? Seems like my mic is pinging a little bit high. Can you let me know if I need to turn it down a little bit? All right, I just turned it down a little bit. Let me know if that's good, or if I'm like blasting out your ears. Yeah, no. I'm as you can see, I've done some spending, bro. I've done some spending. I went through a little phase where I was like going a little ham, and I was like, wait a second. I'm not rich, bro. I can't do this. So, yeah, no. Which I would tell anybody that wants to. Okay, great. Thanks, Z-Care. I would tell anybody that is thinking about spending money. I think if you're gonna spend some money, spend a few $100 early on. If you can spend like, 500 to 1,000, if you really like after like the first couple months get really hooked on it, you're like, okay, I'll play this. Maybe, I mean, God willing, you could do that, because that would give you like a big jump in economy. It just helps the really shitty, slow part of the early game kind of progress, so you can get out of those early tiers, and So some people can do that, some people can't. But we'll jump right back into this next run here. I think everything's good here. Yeah, we went through that. Do it last time. Actually, the last two tournaments, I didn't put summon in, and I get like 4Q less per hour. All right, we'll fire this back up. And yeah, so we let's see, 1170. So I think it was like right around 1100 is when we pop second wind. I have to remember to swap my cards. I forget to swap my cards often. How you guys doing today? I've had a long week, guys. My boss was on vacation, which he hardly ever takes vacation. So I mean, it is what it is, and I mean, I get vacation, so I can't complain. I know it's crazy when I'm gone, but man, holy cow, dude! I tell you, like everything possible that could have went wrong or was difficult happened this week, and even worse off. Like, it wasn't even that productive of a week, like, business-wise, to compensate for it. So it's like, bro, I'm done with the week. But, being that I work at a car dealership, I work every Saturday, so the week's not quite over for me yet. I started dabbling with Stream Elements so I could get the chat widget, and I was going to replace that for tournaments or with the live streams. I was going to replace the stats page with that. And Xenomorph, how you doing, brother? Thank you. Good luck to you as well. And I've been having these PC crashing issues, and everything was pointing to like my Windows was corrupted, so I had to like uninstall and reinstall Windows, and I mean it's only been now a couple days and I've hardly used my PC, but it has not crashed yet. Knock on wood for me, please. But so I literally got all this stuff set up, and then I had to reinstall Windows, and like I lost everything. I had to reinstall every. I'm still reinstalling things. I didn't even have Discord. I needed Discord, and I didn't even have Discord. Honestly, I thought we did pretty good on that first run. Let's see how we. Oh, Z-Care, definitely ask me for some advice, man. So I work at a independent used car dealership, so I'm not particularly super versed with franchise dealership, new car sales. I definitely know quite a bit about the business. I've been in this business for 11 years, so I know quite a bit, even though I've never worked at that style of dealership. But I can definitely offer you a lot of insight, man. Whatever you need, I can answer questions. You have finance questions, vehicle questions, reliability insight. I'll give you whatever you need, man. I tell you, I think cars are one of those things where it's like, man, they can make or break somebody, and that's just really sad. And there's unfortunately so many like shady ass dealerships out there, and really bad salespeople that are just like just trying to fuck you, you know? So I'm saving up. I'm at like 1,010 stones right now. Saving up. We're gonna hit one more level of CF plus, and then I think I'm gonna go for the last click that I need for a second permanent swamp. I'm like 3 seconds off right now, so the next click is 5 seconds. So I'll have 2 seconds of a third swamp. But I think we'll get the extra CF plus click to keep pushing those enemies through the poison swamps, but then we'll get the second permanent swamp, so it'll be uptime all the time. I was really racking my brain about that, and I didn't even consider CF plus, mainly because I think for a lot of things you get such a better return on investment buying something that's, say, 500 stones instead of waiting for several weeks and spending 15, 16, 2,400 stones for one upgrade, one click of something. But that is sometimes more beneficial to actually wait. And I wasn't really thinking about that, and Tags mentioned that to me, and you know, he brought up, well, you're doing all this work on your swamps, get the CF plus, it's going to push them through your swamps even more. I was like, well, that's definitely the way to go for me. And I've been working on the range. These last 5 levels of the swamp range have just been brutally long, but I've been working on those. So now my range, my swamp range, even with this larger range, is sticking out past the range line. So I'm really eager to get ranged ultimate again. Got absolutely torched last time, and I finally got a build set up that I can combat them. Never thought that was something I would say. I'm really eager to get ranged ultimate, because that's like been a nightmare for me for like 6 months. I'd say probably the worst battle conditions, like, or the worst ultimate to deal with for me is, I'd probably say fast ults. Z-Care, I started working at a collision center in Chicago. The price of parts went up so insane that half the cars coming in are totaled by insurance. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. So my wife has a 4Runner, and in the back tailgate, it's starting to rot out around the tailgate latch. So like, if you don't grab the latch like good, if you just grab the door, it'll kind of flex. You see it flex like that, and that's that latch that's like getting pulled in there. So I was just talking to the body shop that we work with at the dealership, and I've had him do work on other cars of mine. He's super good, and we were just talking about business, and he was telling me the same thing. He's like, dude, it's brutal right now, and they're slower than they've ever been because these insurance companies are just totaling like literally half of everything. It might even technically be higher than 50%. It's absolutely insane. And part of that is because they're like price gouging on the parts, making it unaffordable, like not make sense to actually fix the car. And I mean, I don't know, man, you can say whatever you want. There's gotta be some like backside deal where they're freaking making it so these people just have to come buy new cars. I mean, it's like, how can you justify that? I mean, I get on some cars because they're an exclusive car, they're designed complex, blah, 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 whatever. Like, for instance, Rivian was one. I mean, a little dent in a Rivian can total it because, like, one panel is like half the truck, and it's like an unobtainable part. So, I mean, in that aspect, I get it. But when you're talking about, like, your everyday cars getting totaled out by insurance from a little fender bender just because they're price gouging to repair it, it's just like, come on, man. You know, the other thing is, it's wild that how bad people get stiffed from insurance on used cars. That's something else that I hear all the time from customers, because a lot of people come to me to get a replacement after a total loss, and a lot of people will be waiting for a check, and then all of a sudden they call me like, hey man, this check is way smaller than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's pretty disappointing. Hey guys, is the music good? Is it kind of quiet? Do you need a little bit more volume on that? Just let me know if I need to make any tweaks. It is good for us, Zcare, but there is like the other side of the spectrum that the insurance companies in a lot of cases are giving these people a lot less. And you know, the market is just through the roof right now. So, and I mean, that's just, dude, ever since the pandemic, man, everything in the automotive industry is just effed, you know? Thanks, Zcare, appreciate it. It's just totally effed. Prices to buy the cars have just skyrocketed. The prices of the cars, thanks, Xenomorph, appreciate it. The prices of the cars are through the roof because they cost us so much more to buy them and fix them, and you know, the costs of everything else related to a car dealership have just gone through the roof. Like, I'm not going to name names, but you can use your head and figure it out. But the major car advertisement companies, there's a handful of them, and you guys know who a couple of these are. Man, you would not believe the cost to advertise for a car dealership. I'm telling you, it's absolutely insane. I mean, one of these companies, it's like $2,500 a month for like one of the low-end packages, you know, and it's like, it's brutal, dude. And, you know, everybody thinks that car dealerships are just printing money, and again, I don't work in a franchise store, so I know there's a lot of just price gouging and stuff like that goes on at franchise stores. But like for an independent dealership, it's tough, man, because like you're buying used cars. A lot of cars that we sell have 200,000 miles, which quite frankly is not bad. I mean, I drive a Mercedes with 200,000 miles, an old one. My wife drives a 4Runner with 265,000 miles on it. I got a old Subaru with 255,000 miles on it. Like, miles don't necessarily mean anything. It's like, what people don't realize about like miles, it's like a lot of cars are just rock solid, you know, like they're not going to break down like catastrophically, but long term you're going to have time like expiration items like seals and gaskets, you know, rubber's just going to break down over time, you know, little plastic components are going to break, and you know, coolant elbow lines and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into like high mileage cars, but at the same time, you buy and sell hundreds of high mileage cars, inevitably you're going to overlook something, you're going to miss something when you're checking it out before you buy it. It's going to break after you buy it. I mean, that happens more often than anybody could ever possibly imagine. I mean, the amount of times that a car breaks right after it's been inspected is absolutely staggering. But man, I tell you, it's just like, dude, you lose money on so many cars. And like, the dealership I work for has been in business for 65 years. I mean, we have a very sound system. But I tell people, like, a car dealership is the business where you can do absolutely everything perfectly right, and you still get stiffed at the end of the day. I'm telling you. I mean, in one day, you can lose tens of thousands of dollars. It's absolutely insane, you know? And for a small business, regardless of what business you're actually in, you know, grocery store, gas station, car dealership, doesn't matter. Man, you have a couple of days where you lose huge amounts of money, and it's like, oh my god, dude. Like, and then the thing that sucks is like all the wins after that for like the next month, you just feel like you're compensating for a couple of these duds and stuff. You know, it's just really, really tough. Xenomorph said, yeah, it's ridiculous at the moment. I own a Euro, but live in New Zealand. Such a problem to get parts up to this part of the planet. Man, I totally believe that. I mean, I don't know what shipping and stuff is like that is for you, but for my Mercedes, I get all my parts off FCP Euro. I don't know if you've ever used them, but that's like the wholesale place to go for parts. Everything's OE, OEM. just at a little bit lower price. But man, I tell you, it's wild in the car industry, man, and it's definitely concerning about where it's going to be in 10 years from now. You know, because it's just getting harder and harder to buy and sell used cars. Okay, I definitely wasn't paying attention here. We gotta slow this down. We gotta pump the brakes here. Okay. Get rid of that. Pop that. Alright, let's get these bad boys swapped out here. Let's see, do we want crit chance? Probably crit chance, right? I just put some labs into the despawn time and the blast radius to try to get more stuns out of it. Yeah, I think we're good now. Let's see if we can regen this. Oh, actually, shoot. You know what I didn't do? Oh, wait. Get these out so they're hitting some of the ranged a little bit more, or the fasts. Try that. Man, I wish we could get more extra orbs. V29, give us more orbs. We need more orbs. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, maybe I need to have the extra orbs in a little bit more. Hold on, they might need an extra click. They look pretty good. Ribbler, how you doing, brother? Good luck to you as well. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen you here before. Thanks for watching, brother. Got miniature black holes. If we can make it through this, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Oh, Graham Freeman. Okay. Yes, you've been in here before. We missed the demon mode again. We always do that. We're real bad about that. Honestly, we're looking really good this tournament, guys. I mean, sheesh. This is actually considerably better than I thought I was going to be doing. Chalk it up to my Swamp Lab progression. Let's see what we got for campers here on the bottom. I don't think either of those people are going to beat me. Ribbler, I think we got the 4 keys in the bag, man. I don't think those 2 guys in the bottom will beat me. This guy will beat me. Let's take a look at these guys. Man, we're in real good shape, guys. Maybe a little competition there. He might still be running. We'll look at him in a second. Man, I think we're in real good shape, guys. All right, we'll spin one more. Actually, let's try. You said you can't see anything. Wait, hold on a second. What do you mean? Like the stream? You can't see the stream? Zcare, what do you mean? Alright, we'll try a negative mass projector. And, do we like the, death penalty? Or should I try the, amp strike? Let's keep it like this. I think we'll keep it like this. Flip the cards back. Oh, Zcare. Try closing YouTube and reopening it. Everything looks good on the stream. Ribbler said he can see. Try rebooting it. It's YouTube, you know, sometimes it does that. I have really bad Lux, and it's primarily Zephyr stream. At first, I thought it was Zephyr's stream because it happened every time I would fire. Okay, good to hear, Zcare. Yeah, if anybody goes black screen or it's like really glitchy, like pausey, just try rebooting YouTube. Yeah, with Zephyr streams, I always get like glitches. Really weird. I was watching it, I was switching from my phone to my computer one day, and it doesn't glitch on the computer. And I was like, what the hell? It's just the YouTube app on my phone. It'll like lag his streams really bad, and I'll be on Wi-Fi and stuff, like kind of strange. But alright guys, we'll jump right back into this. I think this will be probably our final run. Maybe, actually, we got time, we could probably do two. Maybe we'll try swapping in the amp strike with the do we like the Astral Deliverance? I don't know if that would actually help us. Okay, let's spin it up. This is just for science, just for funsies, because honestly there's no way we're gonna catch this next guy. I can't see us doing 150 waves better. Actually, 150 might not be out of the question. If we can get enough damage reduction with these orbs, we might. I don't know, I think I'll get overwhelmed. I don't think it'll matter, but we'll see what happens. What was our orb hits on the last run? Man, I love the fact that there's actual stats in the stats page now. Like, useful information. When I started playing this game, there was nothing to look at in there, dude. And then, I mean, like, honestly, then they revamped, like, how it would, like, display your coin income. And it was, like, kind of understandable. And the way it used to be, like, all of your income came from GoldenBot. And then when they reworked how it displayed, it was so confusing, made no sense. Like, you went from all of your income was from GoldenBot to you had no income from GoldenBot. Like, it was the weirdest thing. And because of, like, how, like, large the amount of your account of, like, your coins came from GoldenBot in the display page, like, that showed, like, the value of GoldenBot with, like, your coins, like, at an exponential scale of what it does now. I got wave skip in, right? I'm not tripping. Yeah, okay. Justin said, just finished my tournament run in Champs, got a measly 1500, normally get around 2000, ultimate weapon down and fast, ult really hard on EHP, wish it was easier to switch over to the Glass Canyon. Yeah, Justin, I'm in the hybrid mode, I'm in the EHP primary, I run damage reduction, health regen, but I am starting to dabble with some damage. I have no intention of switching to Glass Cannon anytime soon at all. I'm going to stay primarily EHP for as long as it makes sense. You're absolutely correct. This is a better tournament than I was expecting because I was saying earlier the last 2 times that I had ultimate weapons down, my chrono field and my black holes were going down, and I haven't seen that happen this time, and I have not changed anything with my durations, so I'm definitely a little interested. I don't think I've seen them go down, but they 100% were going down the last 2 times that we had these conditions. So yeah, they're definitely tough. This is how I try to combat it. I usually run the G-Comp at the assist, but I'll switch it over if you have it. Get it over here. You're in champ, so I'm assuming you don't have assists yet. But if you have a G-Comp, this would be the way to go. I definitely like this. And I think overall, I see a lot of people run Multiverse Nexus, and I'm not the person to ask about Multiverse Nexus because I've genuinely never used it. I did a test run when I finally got it to Ancestral, and it hurt my economy super bad. Just because I didn't have anything like set up properly for it. But for me with G-Comp, that was my first like economy one that I got, and I've used it ever since, and it makes a huge difference. Really helps, because especially once you get it to Ancestral, Justin, it's gonna help you so much. Theo, welcome in. How you doing? I remember the gold income overlapped. I'd look at it and wonder why 90% from Black Hole and 70% from Golden Tower. That's over 100%. I know it used to be so confusing. There was aspects that were super simple and aspects that were super complicated, but then they like made it so it was like kind of, I don't know. We'll just say that I like the way that it is now, I guess. I'm very impressed with how much they've added to the stat page. This is looking pretty good. My dogs are about to have a little beef. Yeah, definitely. I've definitely struggled with the ultimate weapon down conditions, and I had like done a whole bunch of brainstorming on solutions for it, and I'm getting close to having like a permanent solution, which we'll have to look a little bit closer at this, because honestly, I swear to God they were dropping after 1,000 when the heat's maxed out. Let's really take a nice close look and see if they're dropping at all. I don't think they were, but I did a lot of like brainstorming about because we're gonna have, man, we're 1 copy off, guys. We're 1 copy off having an Ancestral second Primsy. So we'll have a tournament, and then we'll have a farming. And I was thinking about respecing this, and just doing this as not right now with the farming setup with this thing. And I maybe in the next couple weeks I'll change my mind on that. But I just don't want to tank my econ any more than I have. Which actually, that's another little bonus point to look at, dude. This is exactly how much econ I had before I ever got like dumped off the gold bot. So when we bring that gold bot after this tournament, man, we are gonna be in really good shape, guys. I think we're gonna see like 80 to 100 Q an hour. It'll be interesting to see how many waves I drop off in tier 16 now with farming. You know, because I swear I was doing like 7,000, 7,500, almost 8,000 maybe. I think it was like almost 8,000 before I respec'd into the bot and the flame bot. So now I've gotten several weeks of medals in addition before we ever did that respec. So I'm gonna have everything back into Golden Bot where it was, plus more into the bot, so I won't terribly hurt my tournament performance. However, the way tournaments are going right now, I mean, I won't be getting keys. I would almost guarantee it, unless I get like a really lucky bracket or something. But I think it'll be worth it to rock that for a month or two. Just get the coins back up, because I mean I can't even like move the enhancements right now. And it's also kind of annoying being stuck in like tier 16 where I can go add, I mean I can add legitimately 50 clicks into health, wall health, and health regen over the course of like weeks and weeks and weeks, I mean months. I don't know, that's probably months of econ with how slow my econ is. And it makes no difference because I'm basically maxing out the tier with the overheat mechanics. So I dropping down will be good until I can just build up some coins, work the enhancements a little bit more, and then we can take another crack at some disco runs in like a month or two. And then we'll be able to progress tier 17. Maybe by that point we'll just jump to 18. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Man, I got this thing about just leaving the tabs open, and I know it clutters the screen. Man, it's really crazy to see like how much bosses don't really affect me. They used to affect me so much. But that was also like that was when this would be like a frickin' like Grand Slam run for me. That's before I was ever touching 1,000 waves. So it seems like 1,000 is kind of like my new waves now. That's like kind of like my new like average waves, I think. Some conditions, you know, I'll hit 16, 1700. That's my personal best, like 17 something. But it really just depends on the battle conditions. But yeah, I mean, it seems like the average is like 1,000 now. I think it was 1,100 or so that we were popping second wind. As of right now, health bar's looking healthy. Let's see how it looks in these next 200 waves. Yeah, anybody that's thinking about CF Plus, man, I was seriously in the dark, and that was yeah, Theo, I did. I went on a spending spree at one point, man. I did. Lifetime stones, 128,000. So I definitely spent a little bit to progress earlier in the game. I've now transitioned back to like. I don't plan on buying any stone packs anytime soon. And you know the thing is, like now I'm at a point in the game where it's like, you know, where if I were to go spend like whatever, like $350 or $400, whatever the heck it costs to buy all the stone packs, for the like the month in the store, it literally makes no difference, bro. I'm being dead serious. I've done it before, and I like literally convinced myself that it was going to make a huge difference, and it made no difference. I made no increase in tournament performance. I would make no increase in farming performance. The only way I will tell you that it can make an immediate impact is if you're going for something coin related. That's the only way. Otherwise, like damage, health, I mean, there's nothing that is detrimentally impactful enough outside of like if you're buying like if you're spending some money to get like GT Plus, because that's an immediate impact that will make a huge difference. So that's my 2 cents on that. And yeah, so you're at 30. You're at 39 stones. That would be a big difference. Yes, sir. Okay, so here we are, 1,000 waves. Let's see if we pop second wind here around 1100 again. It looks like we're just getting overwhelmed. It's kind of the same thing. You bought the premium milestones unlocks up to your tier and was a bit disappointed in the progress. Absolutely, man. And I'll tell you, it's definitely a little disappointing after, as someone who's spent some money on the game, and you spend the money and you just have like the immediate regret after you do your next couple runs, because you're like, damn, dude, I mean, nothing really happened, you know? Okay, so let's wait and see if we can get like a fleet that we can pop with the nuke. Okay, excellent. We got the overcharge. Alright. Slot our card changes in. Yeah, that was it, right? Good range for the orbs. Excellent. Alright, speed this back up. And we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, I would say event passes. If you're going to spend any money, the way to spend money is the event passes, because at the end of the day, medals are like the most unobtainable currency. And the other thing with that is bot progress is unbelievably slow long term. For you to, I mean, no, I don't think that nobody has all the bots unlocked, like fully maxed out. And I mean, realistically, at the end of the day, yeah, having respec, like bot presets and stuff is great, but at the end of the day, like, if you could have every bot completely maxed out, that would be stronger than anything else. So that's something that's, no matter what, it takes, I mean, it's going to take you more than 5 years or whatever. You just had like the 5th anniversary and people still don't have it maxed out, all the bots. Man, what did we do with this last run? 1183. All right, everyone, place your bets. Will we beat 1183 as of right now? Let's take our bets. Let's take our bets. I think it looks honestly pretty good. Zcare said I spent so many medals for stones and gems at the beginning. I did the same thing. That's a rookie mistake. And that's what people like us are here for, to tell other people, do not buy those measly stone packs and gem packs with your medals. They're bait. Yeah, guys, I think this is gonna have to be my last run. My little girl is getting antsy to go play some fetch. My dogs have so much personality. You guys should see the look that she's giving me. I'm telling you, she is full on, like, puppy dog facing me. And anybody who has developed a serious bond with a dog can fully understand how dogs got themselves domesticated by humans. Alright guys, we need, let's see, yeah, we're looking real good here. We're looking beefy, looking thick. What did we say we need? 1330. So 200 more waves, guys. Full health bar, looking healthy. Another thing that I will mention is that I've complained about before was having to slow down the game speed. I've definitely noticed in the last like several months, I have not needed, like, slowing down the game speed was not effective. Whereas a few months ago, I would get an additional 100 to 150 waves just by slowing it down to 1.5 speed. Okay, that might be all she wrote. It's honestly been a couple tournaments, I think, since we were able to rebuild our wall. It's a little interesting. Because once I started putting coins into the recovery package enhancement, I started being able to rebuild my wall several times in a row. And again, maybe just these battle conditions, but kind of makes me want to get a little bit more into my wall rebuild time. Alright, we're out of energy shields. Okay. I think we'll get this wall up. Okay. At what point does the Saboteur take down a ultimate weapon? How long does he have to sit on my tower? Alright, so we got the wall back up. Should be able to take this Saboteur out now. The wall thorns. I'm thinking about right now, guys, is that this run is about to end, and I'm really hoping that I don't forget to put Summon back on. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Bro, that Saboteur will not die. That thing has been sitting there for a hot minute. Okay, this will give me enough time to rebuild it, and I won't forget it. It'll get us through this. Nice, we got a Ray inside of a Commander, our favorite. Zcair, I think in all the time you've been watching me, man, that might be the first time I actually remembered to hit it. Unbelievable. It's like a big win right there. I swear, I've made the comment like several times of like, I should just not even run, I should not even run Demon Mode because I literally never use it. I know, little baby black holes. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It's dropping completely. There. Yep. Okay. We are dropping. Or wait, is it dropped because of the Saboteur? It looked like it went down even before the Saboteur. Okay, so that answers that. We definitely need to. And that's something I plan to do with the farming, or the tournament Primordial Collapse, is we're going to put the CF and Black Hole conditions on it. Or, cooldowns. Durations, pardon me. Okay, guys, 9th place. Excellent. Well, not bad, not bad. We'll get bumped, for sure 1 spot, this guy. Yep. Maybe, so maybe what? Even if I lose 3 spots, go south, I lose 3 spots. This guy was right on my tail. So here he reruns, beats me, and 2 other people beat me. That puts us in good shape. 12th place, right? 4 keys. Auto restart, guys. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it. All right, fantastic. We get to finish with the best song in the playlist. That's excellent. Okay, guys. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like, you can watch me respec this back to farm setup. Didn't forget. Big win. Big win. Thank you, Zcair. I did get it. I did get it. I didn't forget this time. I realized that these are super quick. So I started this today. I was at like level 1 or level 2 or something. I think I was at like 2%. So I threw this in. Something that actually moves kind of quick. Kind of effective as an EHP player. We keep getting the the death rate battle conditions, but I leave it in anyway. It's some damage for me as an EHP player primary. So, and these are moving. This has been going for a hot minute. So, working on that. This will be done sometime in the next forever. And these I'll just swap out relatively soon. I think next we'll be working on. I'll get this back in. I'm just going to kind of alternate these ones back and forth. I'll probably do this up to like 24, then it'll be up to 10 days, and I'll just alternate them back and forth till they're done. And then we'll be getting to these when we're done with the swamps. So, and another one I should probably work on is this, and then I think this will be my next econ one that I'll work on there. So, working on some stuff. I always reset the range, drop me down to the small range. Now, that's actually something that somebody had mentioned to me that I should try 69.5. 69.75. Okay, I'm going to try that out. Oh shoot, that might be too big now. Well, we'll see how that does. We'll see how that does. I'm not really sure. Just some dabbling. Last enhancements over here, guys, and we'll be all set. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could run 3s here, and it wouldn't even matter on tier 16, just because the overheat mechanics drop everything down anyway. So this is where I'm at right now. So this is where I'm at right now. So this is what I'm saying. So like for one click, and I'm only doing, you guys can take a look here at my run history. So like I'm doing, this one I ended a little bit earlier to get ready for the tournament. So we're doing like a queue a day, one big queue a day. And see what I'm saying here? Like one big queue a day, man, I gotta farm for 2 full days and assume that I don't have any expensive labs just to be able to put one click. And I'm just like, man, it's now kind of to the point where I'm like, I should be progressing the enemy level skips a little bit faster than I am. And you know, this 2.5 days, and 2.5 days, there's going to be some labs, even if they're not super expensive labs, there's going to be some labs that eat into that. So it's like, so what, I got to do 3 days of farming to get 1 click here with no coin increase. So, because I think once I can really pump into these enemy level skips, that'll be the next big step that I get with my disco runs. You know, you see that at like 1.42, 1.45, instead of sitting at like 60% at maxed out, I'm going to be at like 72% or something. You know what I'm saying? So like it's going to be a massive difference. So yeah, with that, guys, I think we'll leave it. Did pretty good. Good luck in your runs, guys. So you can see here, as of right now, we're in 9th, 1193. Those were honestly solid runs. And again, this is now 2 or 3 tournaments ever since we did the full respec on the negative mass projector here. Finally, after 5 million rerolls, got the defense percent, and then was able to max these ones out here. So that's fantastic. This has actually been serving us well. It was really disappointing for a really long time. It's actually doing good for us. And overall, it's like a 10 wave increase. It's not like it's a drastic increase, but it does do better, and it's approximately 10 waves, I believe, each time. So we'll take it. We'll take it. So, but this is our normal setup. Like I said, I'm 1 Prim C away. Literally 1. I need 1 more so I can merge these. And I'm really thinking that I want to make some irresponsible decisions and do this stuff out of banner. And oh my god. Come on. Come on. Do it for the stream. For the stream. For the stream. Come on, guys. We need 1. This is the last one. Come on, guys. Prim C. Okay. Next time. But I know it's out of banner. But I haven't bought modules for so long, and I just kind of neglected them. And I did way too much lab rushing over the last, like, 3 months. That's where I've spent all my stones. I can't even believe that I made enough responsible decisions to save up 10,000 gems before the banner, knowing that it was coming. So we actually did really good with the banner. We got, like I said, super close to the Prim C. Got a bunch of stuff gold box or 5-starred. These two are 5-star now. Got some stars on some other things. So yeah, we're in really good shape. Definitely want to see these get pumped up because I think that'll also be huge with being able to add another primary substat on here. Not per se for these, but like that would be huge over here, and that would be huge here. So work on that soon. I think I'll just keep dumping my gems. I know I'm supposed to save them for V29, but I don't know. We'll see. And like I was saying here, the next purchase will be a Chrono Loop Click for 1,500. So that'll be hopefully. I don't know. Honestly, I will see how it goes because I don't expect to do good in tournaments anymore after this. If we get these 4 keys, so we'll click the unlock, and boom, and then we'll go crazy with the G-Bob. Just gonna dump everything into this. This will be thinned down probably halfway, and yeah. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Good luck in your tournaments, and happy towering.